Hey Scrappy friends, it's Helen here with Hey Little Magpie creative team layout today using Joyful Notes and some new Hey Little Magpie dies. I am in, no I'm not in Cornwall, I am in Scotland on holiday for the next week, so just thought I'd do a little video with the caravan site instead of my craft room. If you enjoy the video, please hit subscribe and thumbs up button and let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed. Let's get scrapping.
Hey, so I'm just showing you here the photo I'm going to be scrapping. It is my new sparkly trainers, and I'll talk about the story with them in a moment. These are the new Hey Little Magpie frame dies. I absolutely love these. Like like photo slide dies, frames like those. Just shows you then the brand new border dies that I'll be using, and these are the brand new travel dies. The geotag, the larger of the geotags, the 15mm wax seal fits perfectly in there, so that's what I'm going to use, and also these brand new alphabet dies as well. I'm going to be using all of this with Joyful Notes from Pink Paislee, which I adore, and I'm going to also do a bit of mixed media and bring in those stamps from Aall and Create. I'm just showing you here that I'd actually layered 3 sheets of paper, and the die has gone through really easily through all 3 layers. They were the 6x8 pattern papers. I just thought 6x8 has the pattern shrunk down, so I thought that'd be good for doing the dies. Okay, so just showing you here, I'm going to be using the 15mm die. I'm going to be using this one with the arrow. Now, we have a do as I say, not as I do moment here. Mark your wax seal stamps, which way up they are when the direction matters. I have this pointing to the clouds. So anyway, the what I've done is I've got 3 beads in there. I'm just pouring it straight on. Make sure it doesn't go all the way to the edge, because putting the stamp in is going to push it to the edge, and then pop the stamp in. Embrace the wonky, embrace that organic look. As you can see there, my stamp's pointing up and I wanted it pointing to the side, and that's just get a Sharpie or something and pop like the center or something that will indicate direction for you on those stamps that do have a directionality about them, and just help with getting them all the correct way. I have no idea what that loud buzzing is, so if you can hear it, I do apologise. It's something outside on the camp. So just going to cut some strips here from the 6x8, the 12x12 paper pad, and just assembling my frame here. I've used one of the cut aparts from 6x8 for my journaling block to go under this blue text piece for blue text stamp, and then I am not quite sure what I'm going to be doing in the frame on the far left at this point. I actually end up just leaving that showing the pattern papers coming through. I'm still unsure about that, if I'm completely honest with you. This paper I wanted to use, but I didn't have full 12-inch strip, so what I've done is cut what I have and then just split it in pieces so it's showing where it'll be showing basically, and the gaps behind the frames. And then yeah, arranging those frames to where they're going to be. I've used that big new doodle border from Sarah. I absolutely love it. Big chunky border. So I'm just taking everything off the page now to do my mixed media bit. Now I've got some silver glaze in my stash that I've had for years. There is silver glaze from Vicky Boutin that is in stock at Hey Little Magpie at the moment. And there's also some other new glazes that have come in and that are coming in. So, have a look at those. And what, so with this blending brush, I thought it was stained red. I hadn't actually realised I hadn't cleaned it from when I last used red. So mixed in with the silver, silver glimmer paste, silver texture paste, glaze, whatever you want to call it. I can never remember the word. It's gone pink, and it actually really works with the papers. So I'm not too disappointed with it, but I had intended not being silver. But yeah, just coming in now with these background stamps from the Aall and Create stamps, and I'm just like, stamping them multiple times. I think I overdid this a little bit, if I'm absolutely honest with you. I think it looks a little busy, but I'm really happy with it at the time. So we're going with that. I'm just using my fingers. These are small enough stamps to control on my fingers. It also means as well you get more of a um, kind of shabby look with it not stamping the whole stamp, so it just adds to that effect. So I'm really happy with that. So I've cut out me and my T-square ruler trying to get the strips straight because you've seen me sticking strips on the background. You saw me picking them out, so I didn't think you want me to watch me sticking them all down again. So I'm just here now placing the frames, and I do come back in again with the T-square ruler to try and get these midway up the page. I use the little like divot bits where they go in around the sides as my guide for halfway. This, I've done it like a little pocket on the frame because this photo I've printed on normal copy of paper, like, normal inkjet paper. So because I've run out of photo paper, the close-ups at the end, the photo paper's arrived and I do actually have it printed properly. But I just wanted to have a photo on the layout so you could see that. The photo is of my new pair of sparkly white trainers, so the Diamante white trainers. And I last Saturday, so that would be the 11th of May, went out with my nieces and my sister and sister-in-law, and we went to Liverpool for my second oldest niece's birthday. We went to a place called Las Iguanas for a bottomless brunch. Service from a girl called Paula was amazing. She was absolutely brilliant. And then we went on a very long walk from Liverpool 1, where Las Iguanas is, down to the front, just as you get to Albert Dock, and then all along the front, and then up to the Baltic Market where Bongo's Bingo is. So it's quite a walk. As soon as I got out of the car to get on the train to go to meet the girls, I instantly regretted my choice of footwear, and I'd seen these trainers that morning when I went to yours clothing in Birchwood, and wish I'd got them, and I hadn't bought them. So I was telling the girls on the train on the way in that I'd regretted not buying these trainers, and I regretted my choice of footwear for the day. That was before I realised how much walking there was going to be as well. Um, and then when we got off the train at Lime Street, the St John's Shopping Centre, I think it is, across the way from Liverpool Lime Street. And as we're walking alongside of there towards Liverpool 1, the girls spotted a yours and they turned around and like, Auntie Helen, you can buy your trainers. So we all dived into yours and bought these trainers. I left my shoes I had gone in, which were actually my black funeral shoes. I'd left my shoes on top of bin outside yours clothing. So, they're gone now. And they're not missed. And yeah, I bought these instead. So comfy, so glad that I bought them. Absolutely love them. I brought them on holiday with us as well, so I'm not going to wear them anywhere that's possibly dirty though, with them being white. So yeah, really, really glad that that happened. So yeah, that's what the layout's about. Basically, it's about anti-H. You can get your trainers. I had to do H instead of Helen because I only had one N left and I needed it in trainers. So the girls do call me Auntie H. And so, yeah, so I've done Anti-H. You can get your trainers as my title. So Anti-H and trainers are in the pink Paislee foam thickers that come with this collection. And then I've used Sarah's new alphabet dies from Halo Magpie for the You Can Get Your trainers. You can get your, sorry. And I'm just placing them on the page now. I felt that they didn't really pop with that mixed media behind it and with them being a multicolour paper. So later on, I do actually trace around them with a black pen. I'll talk about that when we get to it. So the 3 frames from the smaller frames that I cut out, I've cut one of them in half, and I've got half at the bottom below the title and on top of that mixed media, and I've got half at the top on top of that mixed media, and that's where the geotag with my wax sealing is on that half of the frame at the top. I am using some old bits from my stash here to help me try and place these letters, and then I decide this is just actually making it harder than it should be. And go to plan B. So plan B is how I usually do this, where I lay them all out and then go over with the adhesive and then stick them down. That's like, that's what I normally do. But I'm just use some wet glue and putting that frame at the top and then just coming back down to my letters. And yeah, I just go over with my wet glue each letter and then place them on. And that is a lot easier than messing about. I've just used some tweezers here to help me place them. Okay, they're all stuck down, so I'm just going to get the thickers fixed down. Oh, gosh, I can't find my words today. I'm really sorry. Also using a wet wipe, just dabbing up some black ink that had gone on my fingers that went elsewhere. So yeah, I'm tracing around the letters here with my black pen. When I start doing this, I'm like, I'm going to regret doing this. This is going to go completely wrong and I'm going to end up messing it up. And thankfully, I don't. I I am fast forward like 4 times on this video, so I am doing this quite slow to try not to mess it up. So yeah, quite happy with that. And then I'm like, oh well, I've gone round that. Let's go around the frames as well. So yeah, I decided to live dangerously and outline everything, or at least those ones on the outside. I can't remember if I did the ones on the middle. Oh yeah, gone around the geotag as well. So yeah, that hadn't stuck nicely, so I was just getting some wet glue and just popping that on to stick it down. You saw me as well at one point when I was waffling on. Then I've put some 3D foam behind the centre frame, the photos in, so that will pop up a little bit. And then I'm actually doing my journaling. Can you believe it? I don't often do this. I've done it on two layouts this month. I do journaling normally after I've recorded and after I've done my photos. So yeah. With the black outlining, I decided it needed a bit more black. So I've trimmed off 1/4 of an inch from the top and the bottom. And then I'm just putting the whole thing on a piece of 12 by 12 black cardstock. I think this is, I don't think it's American Crafts, I just think it's some flat black cardstock that I've got in my stash. I'm then popping the other wax seals to match the one in the geotag in a couple of places. And I do go through some of the embellishments. I get a banner out, I think, yeah, I put banner there go under the geotag for where we were. So I've just put yours, Liverpool, because that's the name of the shop. And then yeah, go through the embellishments quite a bit. I actually end up only having the wax seals on, I think, in the end, and leave it. I just think because of all that mixed media that I did on the back, I have made it quite busy in how I've done the mixed media, and I'm just really happy with how that is. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the blog and the shop for all the goodies that I've used there in the collection. Have a great day.